Hello, everybody. This is Joy and Sean coming to you this week from Sock Talks from Florida and Pennsylvania and
Yes,
anywhere.
happy Thursday.
It's a
More
happy
days.
Thursday.
2 more days. Then we can chat away with what we have known for a year.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, every time I start to talk to somebody, it's like, can I say that? Is
Yeah,
that
who are
did Cody say
you?
we could? Did Cody say we can say that now?
Yeah,
It's
who
like,
knows?
oh my gosh. And it's funny, I have people now that just say, now I know you probably can't tell me, but I said, just be
I'm
nice.
glad they lead with that. Yeah, I had one of those yesterday. Can you tell me? No.
No,
Yeah.
just get over it.
Thanks for reminding me, though.
Yeah, yeah, thanks for that, but it's like so crazy. So Sean, we are 2 days away. I mean, I don't know about you, but it's kind of like it's starting to wear. I'm not sleeping much, it's like can't wait.
It's gonna be exciting, and so that's what we want to talk about. We we talked about trusting.
The process.
Is that what it was? Okay, trusting the process. I think we beat that one up. So now it's put in the work.
Hmm.
If you want to, this time next year, we kind of talked about that. I would think the first thing you need to do is what does this time next year look like? And then what do you have to do to get there? And it's that dirty word of work.
Hmm.
Um, and I loved Cody's analogy with the Karate Kid. And, you have to have both. You have to have that kindness and gratitude. And that's the sending out the cards and,
Right.
building the relationships and doing the right things. But you got to go to work. You got to fight for it. You got to do what you have to do to get what you want.
That's exactly right.
So it's a combination. It's the balance of that,
Yeah.
as he explained.
It is the balance. It is a balance. And it's interesting because I had a new A Better Way affiliate message me yesterday, and she said, I have somebody that just wants to be a customer and they don't want to be in a better way. What do I do? Well, it's customers you want.
Right.
This is
Panic.
what it's all about. This is the work part that we're all gonna go to work once we know the whole thing. You know what? Many of you will know the whole thing. I said, those of us that have been sending out cars have never stopped that work. We know the power of the plans, the packages, everything that's out there. So it was just kind of an interesting thing. It made me sit back and say, what do you mean, what do you do? But at the same time, it's like, well, of course you don't, they just don't know. We've been in a mode of getting people on board for that. So anyway, so that was kind of an interesting, and that is what it's going to be about. You can't stop. You can't just send cards all day long. You've got to work. That's what it's all about. I
And
mean,
that whatever, and I think you have to commit to what you can commit to, whether that's, you know, 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week, but be consistent to that and be, I'm going to do 40 hours. Okay. If you have a full-time job, that's another 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. So
mhm,
be realistic.
right,
Maybe that's the only time I'll ever say that. But be honest with yourself on what you can really put in each week, and then just stick to that.
right,
Um,
right.
I'm not going to change a lot in what I do. I'm always, I've talked about that with my BNI group. It's still going to lead with send out cards. I've kind of prepped them to say, hey, I'm excited. I've got 5 other business services coming. Can't wait to tell you about them. So trying to pique interest, and it'll be conversation to conversation on what I
Mhm,
bring in.
right,
I'm not, I think you don't want to puke oh, I can do this and this and this and this and this, and then they just have this glazed look and they don't do
right,
anything. So
right.
it's listening,
Mhm,
hearing the cues that, oh, well, let me tell you about what else I can offer you. Let me show you. Let me direct you to wherever we're going to direct them under the name we don't know until Saturday. But I think it's going to be the consistent work. But I mean, think about it. You've had one stream of income if you've been with send out cards for
right,
a week or a year or 10 years. Now
right.
you have 5 other opportunities to have
And
income
combined all to one, all added together.
all in
Y-
one.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
wow.
yeah, exactly.
And I would say go back if you write your prospects and if you
Book.
got your book or how you keep track of them, go back and look and read through your notes and see if there's anything to to go back and say, hey, when we spoke, you said something about blah, blah, blah. I can fix blah, blah, blah now. So that there's going to be some opportunity there to go back and, follow up with people where maybe we didn't have a reason before. So,
Yeah, I think that's a good point, and I think it's going to be follow up with anybody, even anybody. It's going to be like once you find out, once everybody knows everything, when I know everything, know the streams, and what's going to be there. Your list that you have had for a year or whatever, started whatever, it's revisit time. It's revisit time for every one of those persons and say, hey, look what we have new, um and I don't know, it's just it's really going to be pretty exciting, and it's not too early now to be starting looking at that list. I mean, we already know send out cards, of course, we already know the prompting you, and we already know the big gifts. We're going to have a different gifting kind of line. So who already do you have in your database that sends it? Who did you get gifts from? Who sent you a Harry and David this year at Christmas time?
right.
Kind of a thing. Who sent you, took the time to send you something really, a big, like those are the kind of people that need to be on a list, because guess what? We're going to have something that, is going to appeal to them.
Well, let's set your calendar up for February because you can start texting and calling people now and saying, hey, man, Saturday, it's a big announcement. I'd love to cover some of the other things that I think may help you. When do you have time next week or the week after or the week after that? I'm booking for February to get everybody in the know.
No,
So
that's a good point.
um,
Yeah,
fill it now, and then help your first line do the same thing.
right.
And then teach them to help their first line do the same thing. And then and so on and so on and so on. So, I mean, it's pretty exciting on, how it's all going to roll up,
Mhm.
and but you got to go to work. You got to put the work in. You can't think of, cool, 5 more lines. This will be great. And then if you don't do anything, it's just 5 lines that you're not doing anything with. Maybe like you did with send out cards. So
Right.
you got to put in the work. You got to be consistent with it, and have the balance. Build those relationships. Like you said, send cards, be kind, but bust your ass and go get what you want.
Mhm,
So
yeah. Yeah. And everybody's what you want is different. So figure that out first. And don't compare yourself to what somebody else wants.
yep.
What do you want? What do you want now that you see it all? What do you want now that to build that? You know, um, you know, it'll be nice that it'll just be nice when it's
And tune in next week. Well, we're just going to talk about everything and just ramble on.
yeah, exactly. So, well, hey, Sean, we do have 2 more days left. Are
Yes.
you doing anything special with the folks on your, that have come on board? I know you've got close to 100 people that you've brought on board with the Better Way. So, are you doing anything with any of those folks right now? These last
Just
few?
reaching out to them and, making sure they have the information to be on Saturday.
Okay,
Um, Other than that, not much more you can do. Um,
right. Now, what about the fencers? Do you have any fencers out there that never did anything? Are you doing anything special for them? Are you doing
Same
a
thing.
countdown?
Hey, check. Same thing. And I've had people reach out to me. Hey, tell me what? Yeah, be there Saturday. Or let's schedule something next week if you can't be on Saturday, and we'll cover everything. I already have a few appointments to do that next week.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, that's
but
exactly right too. I'm sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
and it's you want to give people the opportunity to show them where the information is, but you can't make them do the work.
Mhm,
You
mhm,
know, you want to work with the ones that are calling you or the ones that are reaching out. Those are the ones you want to stay in front of and
mhm.
work with and help them, get people that on their first level, on their second level, that are doing the same. Work with the ones that are reaching out to you or calling you. Don't try to chase people down. Invite everybody. I mean, I've invited everybody to the Saturday.
Yeah,
The ones that will. The ones that won't. Work with the ones that will.
yeah, yeah,
Don't be disappointed. Oh, I thought that one would be. No, move on. If you've got 5 calling you, that's 5 people calling you
yeah,
or
yeah.
following up with you that are excited. So
Yeah, kind of and I got this tip from Callie actually on her call on Monday. She had put together a great message to send to people about signing up on, or making sure you're registered for Saturday. And she didn't include the link in it. And I said, I said, why didn't you include the link in it? And it was a real great tip for anybody, you know, and I did it at the beginning, but on this one, I was going to put the link on there, make it easy for them to click here and register. But she says, you want to see the people that are going to hold their hand up and say, no, I didn't see the link, or yes, I did sign up for the link.
Gotcha.
And that
Yep.
was,
Yeah.
that
Those
was
are the ones you want to work with.
yeah. And those, so those people are the ones that, are going to work. And if somebody else didn't message you, then they're probably just in it to see what's going on. And
Yep.
you don't want to focus your time on them.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. Good point. Good
So,
point.
so
Yeah.
yeah. So I thought that was a very good tip.
So we have go to work and then work with the ones that want to work.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
and if you don't have anybody, keep showing, because there's millions of people out there that are still looking for something, that want to do something, that want to have a better life, that will put in the work to do it. So
Yeah, exactly. And you're not gonna to have a ground floor opportunity on a new company, to come in that first year with no enrollment fee. How long is that? How often is that going to come in your
right.
lifetime?
No.
How long is that going to come in your lifetime? So, this is it. And for those who still struggle, like, oh, I don't want to push, you don't want to push, you want to offer.
Yeah.
You gotta put it out there, you let them decide, and, but you're going to go to bed at night feeling better that you told your friend about it.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
and that's what that's
Perfect.
part of the
So
business.
put in the work.
Yeah. Put in the work.
You won't be disappointed.
Well, there you go. You're right. You're right. You got it. You got it. So, okay, buddy. Well, hey,
2 days.
2 days.
Hopefully one day. So we'll hear some stuff tomorrow night in the VIP that we can share through social media. I think
Yeah.
what that is, I don't. Yeah, you can share it on Saturday at 2:00.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
I want to share something now.
Those of you that have not been part of this, or never been part of something for a launch team and schedule and sign NDAs, you have no idea how hard this is. So,
What we do. So,
it was exactly a year ago when we were in Scottsdale.
yeah,
when we
absolutely.
First started hearing just a piece of it.
Right.
Little did we know when we were in Scottsdale, what we were hearing was expanded to what it is today.
What it is today. No.
Yeah. We had no idea. No. That
So,
we were going.
exciting stuff. We'll hear in 2 days and then hit the ground running.
Absolutely. Okay. Awesome.
All right.
Well, hey, see you guys in 2 days.
Yep.
And then we'll see you next week.
Absolutely.
Should we ask them if you want to have questions or want us to talk about anything to put it in the feed today?
Yeah, we'll answer on Saturday afternoon.
So awesome. Okay, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Take care.
And
Have a great week.
See you in 2 days.
Yep.
Bye-bye.